Welcome to Future Forward, the podcast that brings you the cutting edge of technology and its real-world impact. I'm Stella Levine, your host, and a tech journalist deeply embedded in the quantum world. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been buzzing in specialist circles and is now hitting mainstream headlines: quantum security. After a year of intense quantum awareness in 2025, 2026 is officially being designated as the Year of Quantum Security by industry leaders like the Quantum Insider. This isn't just academic, it's about protecting our digital future. And I'm Anna Gilhooly, a business journalist focused on the economic and strategic implications of these advancements. Stella, it's fascinating to see this transition. For a while, quantum computing felt like a distant science fiction concept. But now the conversation has pivoted from pure research to practical deployment and, crucially, security. The urgency is palpable across governments and industries, marking a significant shift from mere awareness to tangible action. Absolutely, Anna. In 2025, the International Year of Quantum Science and Technology successfully brought quantum discussions into boardrooms and policy debates. What once was a scientific frontier has become a strategic topic with profound economic and national security implications. Now, the consensus is that the next phase isn't about discovery, but deployment, and security is the critical gating factor. We're talking about protecting everything from national secrets to your personal health records. Indeed, this isn't just about protecting future quantum systems, it's about securing our existing data against future quantum capabilities. Businesses need to understand that the data they encrypt today could potentially be decrypted in the future. The stakes are incredibly high, and the financial and operational risks for unprepared organizations are immense. It's a wake-up call for every sector.
Let's dig a bit deeper into what makes quantum computing such a game changer for security. Our current digital infrastructure relies heavily on cryptographic systems. These systems are based on mathematical problems that are computationally infeasible for classical computers to solve within a reasonable timeframe. Think of them as incredibly complex locks. However, quantum computers, with their ability to perform certain calculations exponentially faster, could effectively pick these locks. This capability could compromise vast amounts of sensitive, long-lived data, from health records and legal archives to intellectual property and national security information. And this isn't a future problem that's decades away, is it, Stella? The article highlights a critical timing challenge. Data encrypted today can be harvested and stored, waiting for more capable quantum systems to decrypt it later. This harvest now, decrypt later threat is a significant concern for any data with a long shelf life. For businesses, this means their intellectual property, customer data, and even strategic communications could be at risk if not protected with post-quantum cryptography. Precisely. That's where post-quantum cryptography, or PQC, comes in. PQC refers to cryptographic algorithms that are designed to be secure against both classical and quantum computers. Organizations are now beginning the complex work of identifying cryptographic dependencies embedded across their legacy systems and supply chains. It's a massive undertaking, but absolutely essential to ensure data remains resilient over time. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, is finalizing these standards, providing a crucial roadmap for this transition. So it's not just about building quantum-resistant encryption, but also about identifying every vulnerable point in their current infrastructure. This suggests a multi-layered approach, extending beyond just technical safeguards to include governance, access management, and secure collaboration frameworks. The business implications of failing to adapt are severe, potentially leading to massive data breaches, loss of customer trust, and crippling regulatory fines. It's a complete reevaluation of digital security strategy.
From a business perspective, the transition to quantum security is not just a technical challenge, but a strategic imperative. Industries like finance, healthcare, and defense, which deal with highly sensitive and long-lived data, are at the forefront of this shift. They face immense pressure to adapt, not only to protect their assets, but also to maintain customer trust and regulatory compliance. The cost of a data breach in the quantum era could be catastrophic, far exceeding current cybersecurity incidents. That's a vital point, Anna. The article mentions that global investment in quantum technologies now spans tens of billions of dollars, distributed across startups, multinational corporations, national laboratories, and academic institutions.
This means the attack surface for intellectual property theft, insider risk, and supply chain compromise is rapidly expanding. Protecting this innovation itself, the quantum intellectual property, is the first dimension of quantum security. It's a race to secure breakthroughs before they become vulnerabilities. And it's not just about protecting data from future quantum attacks, but also about securing the quantum innovation itself. The intellectual property and specialized materials involved are incredibly valuable. Businesses need to implement comprehensive security strategies that go beyond just encryption. This includes strict governance, robust access management, and secure collaboration frameworks, especially since much of this research is international and collaborative. Failing to do so could erode competitive advantage and trust. It truly is a dual challenge: protecting our existing digital world from future quantum capabilities, and protecting the nascent quantum industry itself from traditional and novel threats. The Quantum Insiders Initiative aims to provide guidance on how organizations can align with emerging federal and international perspectives on post-quantum cryptography, highlighting the necessity for a coordinated global effort. This isn't a problem any single company or nation can solve alone.
The scale of the quantum security challenge necessitates a robust response from governments and international bodies. The article highlights a flagship convening in Washington, D.C., where representatives from the FBI, CISA, and NIST will outline how federal agencies are approaching the security implications of quantum technologies. This demonstrates a serious commitment at the national level to address these threats head-on. This coordinated governmental response is critical, Stella. For businesses, this means clear guidance and, eventually, regulatory frameworks that will mandate the adoption of PQC. Companies that proactively engage with these emerging standards will be better positioned to navigate the transition. Those that delay might find themselves out of compliance and at significant risk. The shift from awareness to application in 2026 demands active participation from the private sector alongside government efforts. Indeed, the Year of Quantum Security is structured as a global program, with regional summits across the Americas, Europe, and Asia-Pacific. This global coordination is vital because quantum security is inherently international. Research collaborations span borders, supply chains are global, and standards gain legitimacy only through broad adoption. No single government or company can manage this transition alone. It's truly a global endeavor. This global perspective is crucial for multinational corporations. They need to ensure their security strategies are consistent and compliant across different jurisdictions, anticipating varied regulatory landscapes. The initiative aims to provide a shared narrative and common timeline, which is invaluable for businesses planning their migration strategies. It signals that quantum security is no longer a theoretical concern, but an operational reality that demands immediate and coordinated action. The goal isn't to create alarm, but to accelerate responsible action and preparation. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that 2026 marks a pivotal moment in the evolution of quantum technology. The shift from quantum awareness to quantum security underscores the urgency and strategic importance of protecting our digital world from future threats. We've talked about the implications for current encryption, the rise of post-quantum cryptography, and the critical need for coordinated efforts across governments and industries. The work of aligning technology, policy, and practice can no longer be deferred. And from a business standpoint, the message is clear. Proactive engagement with post-quantum cryptography and comprehensive security strategies is not optional. It's an essential investment in future resilience, trust, and competitive advantage. The harvest now, decrypt later threat is real, and companies must act decisively to protect their long-lived data. This includes not only understanding the technical shifts, but also fostering a culture of security awareness throughout their organizations. The transition won't happen with a single breakthrough, but through a series of standards decisions, procurement choices, and incremental changes that accumulate over time. The Year of Quantum Security is designed to bring coherence to this complex process, ensuring that awareness translates into durable trust and effective security measures. It's a journey, not a destination, and one we must embark on together. Exactly, Stella. For our listeners, this means staying informed and understanding how these changes will impact their organizations and even their personal data. The future of our digital security depends on how effectively we translate this awareness into robust, real-world protections. That's all the time we have for today on Future Forward. A huge thank you to Anna Gilhooly for her invaluable insights.
To learn more about the critical shifts in quantum security and its broader implications, visit impactquantum.com. And if you found today's episode insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Future Forward, wherever you get your podcasts. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth analyses of the technologies shaping our world. Thank you for listening.